Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Aqueduct Racetrack here on Saturday. It is the 6th of March 2021. Going to look at the stakes races on the program from Aqueduct, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Hit 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Let's get to the stakes action here on Gotham Day from Aqueduct. We'll be looking at races 6 through 9. The 6th race from Aqueduct, it is the Busher Invitational. It's going for a purse of $250,000, race for 3-year-old fillies. We have a field of 6 horses entered to go the distance of ground here of 1,600 meters if you want to go by that, or the distance of ground of the one-turn mile here in the Busher. 1,600 meters, 1 mile. And I show the diagram. It just gives me a second to look down my notes. Just bear with me. As a top selection here, we're going to go take the number 3 horse Search Results. We'll go 3-4-1-6 in the superfecta. 3-4-1-6 super. Top selection of 3 horse Search Results. 3-year-old filly by Flatter. Trad Brown trains. Javier Castellano picks to bounce up. The horse's most recent outing came 3rd of January at Gulfstream. 6 furlongs in main special weight, 42,000. And the horse won by 4 lengths. Didn't break at all basically that day, but sat back early, slowly recovered, quickened up nicely, and then got the job done. It was a very impressive race after all said and done. Today to a one-turn mile, hopefully breaking better. I think as the distances go longer, the horse should really improve. He's been training well since the last race at Payson. 4 furlong workout in 49.3, the 8th best workout of 39, and a very nice 4 furlong workout in 49.3. The 9th best workout 62. Like I said, I think as the distances get longer, this horse should get better. Second off the bench at 7-2, let's take her. Your second likeliest winner is the 4 horse The Grass is Blue. 3-year-old filly by Broken Vow, another Trad Brown trainee. Cutting back in trip, most recently the Bastanda, the horse won by a length, but I think the distance was getting to her late. Before that, in the Anne Arundel County Stakes at Laurel, mile 16th on the 26th of December, the horse finished 3rd by neck, and again, it didn't break that well and was a little bit wide throughout, but really closed up well late. But I like the horse back to a one-turn mile where she doesn't need the lead, and I think she's really got a good trip. Also, 5-1, let's use her. But to recap my selection for the 6th from Aqueduct, it is the Busher Invitational. Let's take the 3 horse Search Results. Give kudos to the 4 horse The Grass is Blue. We'll go 3-4-1-6 in the superfecta, 3-4 in the multi-race. The 7th race from Aqueduct, it's the Tom Fool Handicap Grade 3 purse $200,000, race for 4-year-olds and upwards. We have a field of 6 horses entered to go the distance of ground here of 1,200 meters, or the distance of ground of 6 furlongs on the main track. 1,200 meters, 6 furlongs, main track here in the Tom Fool. A race I always remember it being run at at Belmont, and spaced out for a second. I always remember it being run at Belmont at the end of June, but a few years ago they put it to Aqueduct, and I think it's a good kind of local prep race for the Bayshore, not the Bayshore, the Carter Handicap in about a month time on Memorial Day. God, it's getting too late. I'm starting to space out. But the top selection, I'm going to go with the 5 horse Speed Pass. We'll go 5-2-6-1 in the superfecta, 5-2-6-1 super. Top selection of 5 horse Speed Pass. 5-year-old given by Bodemeister. Bob Baffert trains. Manny Franco gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came 30th of January at Santina, 6 furlongs off 6-2 claimer, and the horse finished 3rd by a head. First off, a nearly year refreshing. He set the pace early on. He kind of hit the wall late, just couldn't keep up. But for all said and done, first off the bench, I thought it was a decent race. Second off the bench, stakes quality horses again. I think he's speedy enough to beat these horses. 2 back and off 6-2 at Santina, 7 furlongs, 8th of February of 2020. He finished 4th by 7 lengths. He was often on the lead throughout, just couldn't keep up late. But he still ran a decent race. And then prior to that, Santina on the 25th of January, 6 furlongs in the Palos Verdes. He finished 3rd by 6 1/4 lengths there, and it was just a little bit wide and just couldn't get towards the front end. I think he probably runs his better races on the front end, like he did in his debut at Los Sal, going 6 furlongs in a main special weight 40,000, winning by 1 3/4 lengths. He just got the job done and took full advantage of the long stretch. A very, very good victory. He's been training very, very well at Santa Anita. At 9-2, let's use him here. Multi-race scenario, the 2 horse Share the Ride, who's had a trainer change every start, it seems, is your next likeliest winner. He's run quite a few triple-digit buyers in the past, and I think come back to New York at 2-1. He's a very likely winner, so let's use him in the pick 4, which begins with this race. But to recap my selection for the 7th from Aqueduct, it's the Tom Fool Handicap. Let's use the 5 horse Speed Pass as a top selection. Give kudos to the 2 horse Share the Ride. We'll go 5-2-6-1 in the superfecta, 5-2 in the multi-race. The 8th race from Aqueduct, it is the Heavenly Prize Invitational, purse $125,000, race for fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and upwards. We have a field of 8 horses entered to go the distance of ground here of 1,600 meters, or the distance of ground of 1 mile on the main track. 1,600 meters, 1 mile, main track here in the Heavenly Prize. My top selection, we're going to go take the number 2 horse here, Thankful. We'll go 2586 in the superfecta, 2586 super. Top selection, 2 horse, Thankful. 4-year filly by American Pharaoh. God, like I said, it's getting a little bit too late now. I looked at a lot of races today, but and I can't speak. But 4-year-old filly by American Pharaoh. Top Fletcher trains Kendra Carmouche gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came in the ladies' handicap at Aqueduct, mile 8th, January 17th, and the horse won by 3/4 length. He stalked that day, got the lead, quick enough nicely. He got the job done around 2 turns. It was a very good race. Major improvement off the race before, which was the Comely here at Aqueduct, mile 8th in late November. Off the bench, the horse finished 3rd by 10/4 lengths there, and was just very wide and just couldn't get a good trip. I think the horse does better around a 1-turn mile. Also, drawn better. The horse does a lot better. 3 back at the Lounge Race, 65,000 at Belmont, 1 mile September the 27th. The horse won by head and basically stalked. She got the lead and then quickened up nicely, beating a good group of quality horses home. It was a very good run there. And then before that, the Spa, mile in the 8th, and main special weight 72,000. It took her 3 starts to break the maiden, but she got the job done, winning by 3.5 length, where she sat back early after a horrible beginning. It was a little bit wide, but she recovered well to get the victory going away. After all said and done, if you watch the last 2 furlongs, and the average viewer wouldn't think, oh, what happened before that, because she really, like I said, improved off that run, but she's coming here training well. 9-5, let's use her. And the 5-horse Portal Creek we'll use in the multi race. Most recently in the Interborough, the horse just really couldn't keep up with a fast pace. Hit the wall late, finishing 4th by 4 3/4 lengths. But before that, ran a very massive place in the Go for One handicap. And then the race before that, Parks weren't half bad at all, running some decent buyers that could keep up with these horses. At 6-1, on the improvement, should be on the improvement. We'll use her here. But to recount my selection for the 8th from Aqueduct, it's the Heavenly Prize Invitational. Let's use the 2-horse Thankful. Give kudos to the 5-horse Portal Creek. We'll go 2586 in the superfecta, 25 in the multi-race. The featured 9th race now from Aqueduct. It is the Gotham Stakes, grade 3 purse, $300,000 race for 3-year-olds here. 8 horses are going to the main track. The distance of ground is 1,600 meters, or the distance of ground of 1 mile here in the Gotham. 1,600 meters, 1 mile. My top selection, we're going to go with the number 3 horse, Highly Motivated. We'll go 3754 in the superfecta, 3754 super. Top selection, and my single in the multi-race, 3 horse, Highly Motivated. 3 colt by Into the Mischief. Chad Brown trains. Javier Castellano gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came Breeders' Cup weekend at Keeneland. 6.5 furlongs in the Nyquist Stakes, and the horse won by 4.5 lengths. He didn't break so well that day. Sat back early, a little bit wide, but he got there in the nick of time. It was a very good run. Beating some good horses home. Keep in mind, 2nd, 3rd place finishers win next start out. Will he keep the momentum going, winning next start out? 2 back in the main special weight, 63,000 at Belmont, 6.5 September 27th. He won by 1 3/4 lengths, and again, he stalked. He got the lead quick enough nicely. It was a very good race, other than the break where he didn't break so clearly, which seems to be a pattern with him. But keep in mind also, the 2nd place finisher, Known Agenda, won next start out, and before then, his debut at Saratoga on the mud, 6 furlongs, main special weight, 72,000. He finished 2nd by a neck, and if he broke better, he probably would have won very nicely, but he didn't break that well. It was a little bit wide throughout, had the lead, got caught late. What can you do? He just has to break better. If not, if he would have broke better, he probably would have won, like I said, very easily. Training well, pacing, 3-year-old campaign. If he breaks, I think he can win. 1-turn mile up his alley, 8-5, single in the multis. So to recount my selection for the 9th from Aqueduct, it is the grade 3 Gotham. Let's take the 3-horse, Highly Motivated. We'll go 3754 in the superfecta, single 3 in the multi-race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.